going on, guys? I'm gonna be streaming part 3 of The Forest. And, yeah. I've been on Share Factor a bit in between videos. Well, streams, I should say. And I'm getting a bit better with it. My problem now is just that for some reason I can't upload. It just, whenever I try to upload it, like once the, video rendering finishes, it just says can't upload. So I've been just like going through my settings on YouTube, making sure that I've agreed to all the terms of service and user agreements and whatnot. And I don't know, I'm gonna try to fix it, or just try to figure out what the problem is. Anyway, so in this episode, I'm gonna... Can I say episode if it's a stream? Whatever. I'm gonna try to be getting my defenses up around my base. So, yeah. I want a bit of room around my base, but I don't want there to be too many... Like, I don't want to... 86 logs, not bad. Not bad at all. Guess we'll do a double gate? I don't know. The logs on the inside at least. You want to do a double gate? Or... Oh, alright. That's so cool. I love how the tape recorder, the cassette player, keeps playing. Well, alright. Double gate in the front. Double gate in the back. Alright. I'm gonna try to get the walls done this episode. So they're probably gonna... I don't want to spend the whole stream just chopping trees and cannibals for that matter. So this is a pretty resource plentiful area. Lots of like clumps of trees and whatnot. So to make this a little more entertaining, I'm probably gonna run and grab me some dynamite. I have chainsaw. So chopping down trees is a great way to raise your strength, but chopping down trees with an axe is also a pretty good way to not get like anything done. It's just so time consuming. It's not like I really have a shortage of time. I have like, I think 5 in-game days to do this, and to be honest, not bad. Like, it's either building the entirety of the walls around this little tree house. Probably is gonna take about the same amount of time as building like a standard log cabin, which I don't know. I've built a couple times. Hey, my remote disconnected. Wonderful. Oh god. Come on. At least I have a wireless headset. Okay. And we're back. But yeah, I've built a couple log cabins. Never really were fussy. It's just too, like, time consuming, and they're not really worth it. They're a decent size, especially compared to the small cabin. Plus they actually have like a floor and they're leveled out. Oh, I thought I killed her with the tree. But you know, it just doesn't happen. It's just not good enough, in my opinion. I don't know, they don't have the greatest health. I mean, they're pretty tough, but like they're decently tough. But like, I don't know, man. For the for the amount of wood they cost and for how long you have to spend doing it, they're just not worth it in my opinion. And it's like, plus like a regular group of maybe 3 to 5 cannibals, they can just come by and shred your cabin, and you know, the whole cabin will break. Actually, I believe you can individually destroy pieces of the walls, but still, they can just destroy the entire cabin in like a matter of maybe less than a minute. And especially when like the mutants come out and Armsy, and paired with like 2 or 3 cannibals, can outright destroy your cabin in just seconds. It's not good. Just, it's too time consuming. But what happened to this? Oh dear. Oh no. Interesting. Okay. So, playing with building destruction on is new for me. That means that you can topple over trees and they can smash down into your builds. And that can really ruin your day. Make sure that my treehouse isn't damaged. Hello? Damage? Oh, that reminds me. Aha! Everything seems good. Also, I've mounted my cassette player because it's nice. Plays area music. The only bad thing about having it mounted is it doesn't restore your energy. But, not the worst thing. Besides, I mean, hey, provides me with constant music, because for some reason, putting the cassette player on a stick gives it the ability to replay it without actually pressing the button somehow. Can't do that when you're holding it, but apparently put it on a stick, it can. Oh no. Jeez. Excuse the fire truck. It's the fire prevention week where I live, yes, that's... Strangely enough, that's a thing. And that just means that fire trucks are gonna parade around. Quite noisy. That's gonna be a whole series of issues for me. Oh, man. Jeez. What? Where? I'm just trying to build walls. Come on, man. I've retreated to the tree. Retreat. Oh jeez, it's day 4. Sleep. I awaken. No, I don't. True, I didn't... Dang it, man. I didn't sleep when it was... That's gonna get me all kinds of messed up. The calories, like, they're still good. Oh, you... Why does it always rain when I wake up? hear it resetting. It's cool. Let's get a change of tunes. This is like that one kind of like rock song, right? Yeah. I believe I've said this, I'm pretty sure I said this last episode, but this game has some really nice in-game music, and I'm pretty sure these are all like in-game songs by made-up artists, so, you know, you can't get copyright for that, I don't think, but, I don't know. It's water, it's gonna do for my calories, so. What are you trying to... Yeah, I can't even, like, be down here. Am I technically around a fire? No. We're gonna be like this, are we? That's annoying. All kinds of annoying. I'm probably gonna make this a quicker than usual episode. I might just do the walls and, you know, be done. At the same time, it's mostly just gonna be me sitting. You see, this is where recording it as a video would be nice, so I can edit all this crap out. So I'm gonna have to wait for another probably 3 minutes, and it's safe to say that this isn't entertaining. Am I cold? And assuming because it's raining, I'm not gonna be able to have this for very long, am I? Care for freeze, to be honest. Actually, I'm going to retract that. I do, but you see, that's ridiculous, man. Like, you leave the fire for like 2 seconds and then you're just freezing again. Keep you warm for at least, you know, a little time. It's not just, oh, I'm 3 meters away from my fire. I'm cold. Jeez. This game still manages to be kind of creepy to me. Like, look at the moon. What moon? Can just barely see it right there, that. And then wait for it. And then poof, it becomes day. Yep. There it is, my calories reset, yay. Yum. I got a nondescript soft drink from a nondescript restaurant, and it's one of the restaurants that'll give you paper straws for like the whole save the environment thing. I say that like it's a new thing, but like still, paper straws, they're a step in the right direction, but god, they're terrible. Anyway. That's still gonna hit the... Okay. I'll tell you what, because this is gonna interfere with my blueprint, I'm just gonna have to bash my wall down. I'm gonna take the paper straw and take the top off my drink. It's probably gonna be better. Come on. Use the spear because it doesn't have a area damage. All of that just to remove a segment of the wall. Still, because this is built, I'm not... Because these are built already, it's gonna kind of collide with the blueprints a bit. What? How are you damaged? Stop that. No. These are all still blueprints, technically. They are but figments of my imagination. Piece of candy. Especially helpful for like right here. I could bring down like 8 trees. Probably cut that 60 logs down to like 30. Be wonderful. Great, good, wonderful. Depending on how fast, how fast I finish the wood gathering, I might actually do something else this episode. It's so annoying. Huh? Where? Is wondering why I play with my HUD displays off. Not like my HUD, but my like the displays. Hold on, let me show you what I'm talking about. Be careful not to exit interface overlay icons, I believe. Yeah. It just gets too messy. Like, you know, you're shown one of these hammers everywhere when you're building one of your blueprints is. A little house icon. I know I can turn the house icon off for, but still. Yeah, there's one over there. It's just, like, once you start actually building a bit of stuff, it just gets, like, way too messy. And it's just, in my opinion, this just looks more better. More better. It's more immersive. Seriously though, it gets really annoying just having like the icons for this, that, and something else like everywhere. How are the logs out here? Whatever. I understand that they roll a bit, but like they really go that far. And yeah, then the log sleds, they also have a HUD marker. Speaking of which, I should probably build myself a log cart. What are they? Yeah, it's log sled. Anyone else around? No? Okay. Huh? Annie? Nani? Okay. I'm wondering if the second gate is a good idea, or a very stupid idea. I'm gonna have to do this sooner or later, so might as well just build a fire pit now. Fire pits are better. They're, if you're trying to quickly build a fire in a jiffy, they're not really ideal because, well, yeah, you need the rocks, and without the rock bag, you can't hold 7 rocks. You can only hold 5. But yeah. but the regular, like just the little fire, just the small fires, they break after a couple uses. After they go out a couple times, they just kind of poof. Not ideal. Something I've always liked about this game, it has the little, actually there's a number of things I've always liked about this game, but one being the little, like, to-do list down in the bottom left, you know. Helps you kind of keep track of what you're doing. So I build this, these are marked on the HUD. Are these still indestructible? Yeah, that got really annoying at one point. But since then, I've learned that there is a forest in this universe that can actually destroy the log carts. And that is the second most powerful thing in this known universe. I went right past it. The hole cutter destroys everything in an instant. I like how it's intended to be used to, like, with custom building. It's like, oh yeah, in case you want to be able to, like, go up to make a second story, you can, you know, cut a hole, and then the forest players, we use it to, like, destroy stuff that we're too lazy to bash down. Crap. Well, now I got me bones. You should get 6. Yeah. 6 bones. 3 cloth. Piece of armor. Which, in hard survival, a bone armor can usually take 1, maybe 2, sometimes 3 hits from a normal cannibal. And an armsy. Actually, really any mutant attack can take off 3 to 4, sometimes 5 pieces of armor at a time. The rate I'm going, I might not be able to do anything else this episode, because I want these, like I said before, I want these episodes to be a decent length. At least, I'd say at least like half an hour per stream, but I don't want to run it for like an hour or 2. Please don't break anything. I'm so paranoid about that. And that building destruction on, I just feel like I'm gonna end up dropping a tree on my base, and it's just gonna break everything. That's not what I'm wanting. Well, I'm gonna sell it real quick. If you guys are enjoying this so far, I say you guys to my 0 viewers. If you guys are enjoying this episode so far, could you all please hit that like button and consider subscribing. That's not something I'm gonna say very often. I swear, later on down the path, if I still have a YouTube channel, someone's gonna quote me on that one day. It's like, hey, remember that time you said you weren't gonna ask for subscribers often? Just gonna have to go back and delete this stream and just be like, nah. Dang. Uh-oh. Trees usually have like a pretty big AoE for the damage they deal. Trees are inconsistent. Sometimes they can hit right on something and they'll not do anything. And then sometimes they'll land and it'll damage something like 5 meters away from it. No. No. Oh, you're right. That took out a chunk of me wall. Nothing. Too bad, and then the rain comes in and I'm probably gonna get cold. This is gonna look pretty ugly when it's done, because there's gonna be a ton of overlaps from segments of the wall that have gotten destroyed. That I've had to rebuild. To be honest, sometimes I'd just consider destroying all the walls and replacing it as a single blueprint again, even though it splits it off into multiple wall segments. But I mean, I don't know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I destroyed my wall. Well, not destroyed, but damaged my wall. Boop. Challenge. Can I finish this off before my stream hits 30 minutes long? Probably not, because I'm probably going to take out another chunk or two of my wall. If there's one thing you should know about me in the forest, it's that I love zip lines. I placed them like absolutely everywhere, especially in the single player. Because I usually build a tree house. I don't know why, I just prefer them. People are always like, oh no, they're no good, and armsies can, you know, completely eradicate your base and then you'll be homeless, and it's like, dude, I just love tree houses. And I mean, if you can make them secure, you know, put a wall around them, sure, it requires a bit extra, it requires a fair bit of extra work compared, crap, should have checked my calories before I drank that. Oh wow, my calories are actually pretty low. And again, I drank water instead of soda, so. But yeah, tree houses, they require a bit of extra work to fortify, and you know. But still, I prefer them, and even the only still a bad thing about tree houses, even when like the mutants start to come out, if you need to get into your base in a jiffy because you're being attacked by some mutants and stuff, using a gate probably to go in like regularly would probably isn't gonna be a good idea. What have I done? You know what? Shh. That's the one time ever I'm gonna do that. I promise. But yeah, using your gate sometimes isn't going to be viable because it's going to still let enemies and potentially a mutant into your base, and if that's an armsy that manages to come in, because you have to keep your gate open for a while. Like, it's not like this is necessarily a small area to come into, and they still kind of take a second to close off. So it's like something might get in, and then could be an armsy, and they could just knock the tree over. And it's like, well, okay. So what are you gonna do if you can't go in your base regularly through your gate? And that's where a zipline comes in. However, I'm wrong about that. I was gonna say, this is probably at the most elevated area around here, so I'm probably not gonna be able to get a zip line into here. But for once, I'm happy to be wrong. No, the stream reached 30 minutes. I failed my little challenge. this stream down, I can't say it's anything entertaining. I mean, it's literally just me talking and cutting down trees for half an hour. Whoa. Anyway, I can see it now. I'm gonna have a zip line up there in that little rock, and I'm probably gonna place its endpoint up on the wall somehow, so that I just fly in over my wall. I'm probably gonna try to get a zip line out to the boat, and for that matter, probably back in from the boat. Oh, that reminds me of a sick base that I had one time. Yes, I had a base one time. I built a base at, like, you see that little island out there, like just right. Should probably aim at it with like a bow or something. Right in that little. I'm bad at highlighting things, but yeah, that little rock right there, that little island. I just out to the left of that away is probably about right, like there, out in the water. I just built a big platform. It took forever to do. It took me about, not forever, it took probably about an hour and a half to do it. So I'd have to cut down like 4 trees, bring all the logs out to a small raft, like a small boat, that I had 2 log holders on, and yeah, bring it out, and I'll slowly but surely build that up, and eventually when I did, and I had a zip line to get out there, and a zip line to get, like, a zip line to get on that aisle, on the platform, and a zip line to get from there back onto the, like, actual shore. And it was so much fun once I actually had it built, because I was safe from pretty much everything. Well, yeah, everything except for the, shark. And, safe to say that I died to him more than once. And then another big problem that came in for me was usually my zip line, because you come in with a lot of speed, and then even once you come off the zip line, you still have that bit of momentum, and that can on more than one occasion actually caused me to overshoot the platform and go off the other side. And that, I don't know why, I just find that to be terrifying. Being in the water, it's like you can barely see. I know there's a shark. It's not necessarily dying to the shark is the thing that I fear. It's just, well, okay, that would suck. But, like, it's just like, I don't know, it's scary to me. You know, I'm gonna luck the last tree I'd cut down would fall like this and destroy like half the wall. And bam. I really want to do something else. Like, I don't want to upload a video of just me getting wood. I mean, I literally said on my first stream, I think it was, I said that the only things that I'd do off camera usually would just be me gathering resources. And I guess I've already failed that, technically, huh? Tell you what. At least see if I can start a zip line. What? No. It shouldn't be an outgoing one. I want to do a tree zip line. They're just cooler. Can I even find where the... There it is. I want to place it like up here, but it's not a thing you can do, is it? Or is it? But I have to make sure that it goes, like, straight. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, it's just gonna hit the frickin' rail. As long as I follow this path, I should be good. Jeez. I might actually just end up placing it in the water somewhere. Come on. Could just be used as a quick way to get down. Alright. Now the question becomes, Is this good enough? Well, I can place it, and then I can... I might have to say no. They have to... The ziplines usually have a fairly big collision hitbox when you're on them. All you gotta do is hit something and you're gonna come off. And that is not a good thing. Especially if you're like ziplining through the forest and you hit a tree and you fall off and die. Or if you, even if you bump into something at the start of your zipline, that just makes it unusable. Now, come on. I've done this before. Here we go. Oh no, that's not good. That's not right, is it? No, it looks like it's going down. I mean, it's only 4 rope, I can do that. Still want to measure it. Or attempt to. So I have to... It's custom foundation. Is that right? That's about right. Run the custom foundation. I wonder how much wood this will be. 186. Not too bad for what it is. Alright, well, let's face it, I'm really not losing out on too much. It's really dumb that you can hold lighter with your chainsaw, but not complaining. Well, nope, and chili. I'm not gonna be able to do this, am I? Likely not. So I'm gonna have to relight this every time. I don't know why, this could just be me, but I swear, when you light a torch in this game, it makes your immediate area darker. I don't know why, it could just be my settings, it could just be me, but I don't know. Oh. Well, I guess this is how I'm gonna die. Man freezes to death while trying to build a zip line. Look, I've said this before, but as of right now, I like streaming, doing YouTube. It's a hobby. It's just something I do for fun. But in all fairness, my channel is doing really well. I'm already doing better than I expected. Like, I was genuinely expecting to eventually probably get 1 subscriber, and that would be me on a different account. But I think I have 4 subscribers at the moment, and as sarcastic as I may sound, that's actually, like, a big deal to me. Because it's like, hey, that's 4 people that genuinely, like, actually wasted time to support me. And that just means a lot to me. It really does mean a lot to me. And I mean, dude, I think one of my videos has like, I think 10 or 11. I saw a video with like 8 views, and that's just like, that's just so impressive to me. 'Cause it's like, people are actually taking time into their day to watch some annoying person be terrible at everything. Yes, I can ride it. Can I make it over the wall, though? Ooh, almost completely over the wall. Awesome, let's go. So, I did a little extra this episode. Took like 3 minutes to build a zipline. Yay. Can I sleep? Probably not. I can. Well, we'll sleep. I'm going to save. And, yeah. Well, thanks for watching, guys. And, I'll see you in the next video. Stream.